to another episode of Drinking While Black. Yes, I did 2 in a row. It is Halloween in a couple of days. One of my favorite holidays. Don't ask me why. I like it. Anyways, this is Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company Kentucky Coffee Barrel Stout, 8% ABV, and one of the first bourbon barrel aged stouts I've ever had. Not this one, but the OG Kentucky Barrel Stout. That was their first one that I had. This one right here, obviously I never had it because I'm reviewing it now. Let's see what it's hitting on. I will admit, the first time I ever had it, it was unique. It was different to me. I'm like, I don't see the hype about it, what the noise and nonsense is. That was just me. Over time, I understand the appreciation of the barrel, having that aspect in a brew, whether it's a wine, a mead, cider, beer. You appreciate those characteristics that come with it. So we're going to get into this. This label is very, very, bland, just a horse. Looking at just a horse on here, and that's it. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just bland. You got some other aspects. If you look very deep closely, you got maybe some berries and grapes and stuff that's very deep in this gray area on here. So we'll see. So it says it's a stout brew with Haitian coffee aged in oak bourbon barrels over whole coffee beans. Let's see what it's hitting on. It's cold, so it's going to knock out some of the notes that I might be looking for, but it's all good. Still going to drink it anyways. Like I said, one of the first bourbon barrel aged stouts I've had. This is water thin, paper thin, very dark, almost black in color, white, slight carbonation on there. That actually has some decent legs on here, so that means it sat in that barrel nicely. 8%, so this is probably easily drinkable, and I'm gonna see if I can maybe warm this up a little bit before I taste it and get some of those notes out of there fully. Should have let this get to room temperature before I did it. I'm not giving it justice by not doing it. They give you tasting notes on here. I don't want to look at it. I'm going to go with what I go with off my own, because then I'm kind of cheating if I'm looking at that. That's just me. All right, so let me see what I get on the nose. Subtle coffee, not strong and overbearing. I'm getting some of the barrel aspects in here, like some oak, vanilla, more coffee. Nice nose, man. This right here entices you very well. This shit right here might be hidden. Cheers. Let's get into it. Okay. Coffee up front. And I mean subtly coffee up front. Stout notes in there where it's kind of roasty, subtle chocolate-ish. Back in, a little bit of barrel on there, and I'm talking about a little, I say like non-existent. Thin, man, this is like drinking water. Literally is. Like, what I expected from this, forget about the ABV. I expected to get some of the characteristics of the barrel. I expected to get some nice stout flavors. I'm not getting that. It's not coming through pronounced for me. And it doesn't matter whether it's cold or not. You can still taste things even though it's cold. It might accentuate it when it gets warmer. It's not much there. Yeah. Thin. Not much mouthfeel to it. And normally, a barrel gives whatever you're drinking a mouthfeel. This has very, very little mouthfeel going on at all. Just non-existent. Like I said, like drinking water, which is a good thing in the sense that if somebody enjoys this, they can down it fast, and they got to be careful because you get drunk. You drink, 1 or 2 of these in a relatively short time. Tolerance is low. Yeah, you'd be definitely fucked up off it. For myself, this wouldn't do much for me. I'd have to drink a couple of these to feel anything. That's just me. but it's a decent brew. I can tell that it wasn't aged long, and I can tell that the coffee wasn't sat on here long, just based upon the notes that I'm getting. The nose kind of tricks you into thinking it's going to be hitting on here heavy, and it doesn't. Yeah, this is very, very light, thin. Not much pronunciation in any of the characteristics I expected at all. Whether it's the stout, whether it's the barrel, nothing going on. Definitely expected to get some coffee forwardness. And maybe I'm just so used to a local brewery that's known for a coffee stout that's lit without being barrel aged. And barrel just really does its thing. This ain't got that. This is just kind of, yeah, I'm here. I'm a stout. I've been put in a barrel. That's just what I get out of it. Not much going on at all. Again, very thin, very watery. No mouthfeel, not much characteristics on here. And I know people will be like, oh, this is not an adjunct stout and all that. It is with the coffee, but this ain't a dessert. No, it's not a dessert stout, but it's not doing anything for me. Maybe I've been spoiled by drinking all the other ones that have that thick, luscious, velvety, silky mouthfeel of a brew. This ain't got none of that. This is water. Again, my opinion, not fact, just my opinion. Not my thing. I'm giving this thumbs down. Sadly, thumbs down. I recommend people to try it, to say they tried it, but I don't think many people will enjoy this. Again, my opinion. This ain't nothing personal to the company that made this beer and all that. That's just me. Not my thing, not for me, not good at all. I mean, let me get one more sip just to see. Maybe my palate has changed. Maybe I'm going crazy, right? Yeah. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just not doing it. That's me. Thumbs down. I recommend you try it, but you ain't missing nothing. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. You ain't missing nothing. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're not new, you know what I mean. Do the usual. Show some love. Leave some comments in the feedback in the comments. I appreciate everybody who's always been supporting since day one. Really, really do. Keep showing love like you always do. Maybe one day we'll meet up in person and be able to chop it up. I got a couple people I'll be meeting up with soon, sharing some brews with. But anyways, cheers to everybody out there drinking good beer. Till the next time I see you, stay safe and be healthy. Peace.